Welcome to another Everyday AI video. Today, I want to demonstrate another large language model. You know, most of the demonstrations that I do, if I use an LLM, it's on ChatGPT because it's my go-to. It knows a ton about me. It's got a lot of memories from previous chats, and I've got custom GPTs, and the list goes on. But I do use Claude as well as some of the other LLMs for very specific purposes. And Claude especially right now is impressing me with its writing. It was at the beginning of the year, and then I started liking what ChatGPT was coming up with better. So I switched back to ChatGPT. And now recently, over the last month or so, I've thought that ChatGPT just kind of is repetitive. And maybe it's because it does know me so well. So I've started putting what ChatGPT writes into Claude and having Claude kind of zhuzh it up for me. And I really quite like it. So I'm going to demonstrate a couple of different things here. First thing that I want to show you is how it will, and if you've seen some of my videos before, you'll know about assigning your large language models a persona. And you will know about giving it context and giving it some detail. This is an overly prescriptive quote, or prompt, but I'm saying that they're a business writer. ChatGPT is a business writer, published in many reputable magazines. Write a 300-word blog post on the role of DE&I in the area of Trump for HR magazine. See what it comes up with here. And I'm going to put it in chat so you can see it. Okay, and it's fine. It would be, with a little bit of edits because, as you know, I believe in never taking the human out of the loop, so I'm not going to delegate and abandon. I'm not just going to cut and paste. I'm going to make sure that it says authentically what I want it to say, and I'll tweak it. But for purposes of this demonstration, we're not going to tweak it. It's okay. It's fine. It could be used. And again, I'll send you, I'll have a copy of this and compare it to what Claude does in the downloads section of this video or in the comments of LinkedIn. All right, that's fine. Now I want to change this a little bit. I'm going to assign it another task, actually. So I'm now saying that it's a Harvard Business Review editor. And I want it to edit the above post so it's more relevant to CEOs and add an Australian focus to this as well. So let's see what it does. And again, it will be fine. It's a little slow today. It's the end of the day. It might be a little bit tired because normally it works faster than this. Oh, it didn't edit. Okay. Let's try this again. And again, it's fine. But let's take a look now. I'm going to copy this. Let's take a look to see how Claude will edit this. And what I like about this is that it's a little bit punchier, a little bit more provocative. And I just like the way that it writes. So what I'd encourage you to do is compare and contrast. I always suggest that people have two large language models that they use, ChatGPT being one of them because that's my favorite, but it doesn't have to be yours. But try another large language model. And if you're confused or uncertain as to which one to try, you can always compare and contrast using Poe, P-O-E. If you haven't seen that demo, look on the AI demos that I do. They're on the LinkedIn newsletter and my AI demo site. Look on that and look for the Poe demonstration. You can see how I compare and contrast models. So give Claude a go. See what you think about its writing style. Try it with emails, try it with blog posts or whatever type of content you create. I'd love to hear back from you to see what you think of Claude versus ChatGPT in the horse race.